Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the December 17th, 2025 meeting of the Youngstown City Council's Finance Committee. The time is 4:02 p.m. And following the agenda, first off, please silence your cell phones. And following the agenda, chairperson's roll call. Excuse me. My name is Anita Davis, Sixth Ward City Council and Committee Chair. To my right.
Mike Gray, Fourth Ward Councilman and Committee Vice Chair.
Pat Kelly, Fifth Ward Councilman.
Adam Benty, Law Department.
Hayden Swollen, Indicator.
Gary Johnson, Water Department.
Charles Stratford, Public Works.
Nikki Fields, Chief of Staff and CPID.
Tito Brown, Mayor.
Carl Davis, Chief of Police.
Mike Durkin, Code Enforcement.
Aaron Bishop, Health Department.
Tom Hedrick, President of Council.
Kyle Mizek, Finance.
Jimmy Hughes, Second Ward Council.
Bruce Oliver, First Ward City Council member.
TJ Redinger, WKBN.
John Rutter, WKBN. John Noga, Community Development.
Jonathan House, Civil Service.
Dick Creason with the port.
Gene Leeson, Wastewater.
Andy Resnick, Communications.
Sean Carpolo, Police Department.
Ben Ossinger, Economic Development.
Mike Quinn, Police Department.
Robert Lee, Fourth Ward Resident.
Deborah Bird, Community Development.
Erica Avery, Community Development.
Don Montero, Community Development.
Beverly Hosey, Community Development.
Rich Harvey, Finance.
Ian Beniston, YNDC.
Steve Roschek, CPED.
Jason Small, Law Department.
Alan Morgan, Law Department.
Shalice Bolash, Municipal Court.
Melinda Bath, Court Administrator.
Kimberly Kitchen, Youngstown Municipal. Valencia Merrill, City Clerk.
Okay, thank you. Tracking since the agenda. Item number one, item number two is pending legislation. Okay. Number 1 and 2 are resolutions. 2 is off the agenda. 3 and 4 are off the agenda. Moving on to number 5. Questions? Number 6. Pat?
Chair. Sir, this is Kyle. Explain this to us.
Sure. So this is the annual request that comes up for non-employees. They are categorized as management, but management, they are all not that situation where they actually oversee regards to the entire group. You have some people within this group setting that actually are responsible for others below them with regards to supervisors, and this would also include department heads. But the majority are going to be the bailiffs and the clerk of courts. And then the reason for the higher number in the bailiffs, it also covers all part-time employees, which are security. The breakdown is split across all funds from general fund, water fund, wastewater fund, police, fire, 911, CDA, litter, and the health department. Last year, when council approved the increase for management, there was roughly 197 employees that qualified. This year, I estimate there are 199. The request is for council to match what the pattern is going to be across all unions at 4% in 2026. The unions are all going to receive a 4% in 2025. Management is not, we are not bringing that to the table because we are asking to increase by $1 so that individuals who are at lower pay scale will actually be impacted better off than the managers at the higher pay scale. In addition, we have in our safety forces them getting a 40 cents per work shift for 8-hour day on first shift. So we're asking council to consider this legislation where it mirrors what the other unions are going to be receiving when their contracts expire.
Follow up just real quick. So these are all non-union people, correct?
Correct. Yes, and it's made up of people that actually manage, people that actually are assistants and support staff, and people that supervise. So it's an array of different positions. But we have to categorize them under the one word we use as management.
A question for you. Anybody else? I'm sorry. Do this.
I have a comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for the explanation, Kyle. I mean, it's, as you said, it's pattern bargaining. It's following what we always have done, and it's, just when we do it.
You're correct, because management doesn't put up contracts. We don't do 3 years at a time. We do it annually because in the past, when times have been tough for the community, management has had to sacrifice those raises because we do it in this pattern style, I'm sorry, we do it in this manner so that we have flexibility with regards to the administration.
Thank you.
Julius?
How does management get any form of overtime?
Through the chair, nearly everybody at this room right now does not get overtime. You have some supervisors that actually receive it, but most people who are in that level work and earn comp time up to 80 hours. And so what they earn in their salary outside of the 2 specials that they receive, that is the maximum. Most, and when I say most, probably 80% of those employees who are categorized in this category do not get overtime.
This excludes elected officials and certain board members.
Through the chair, it does exclude elected officials. Remember, if we are going to potentially put that in, it will only impact you the year prior, the December prior to your next election cycle.
Correct. Now, my question is about, our city charter says that the mayor is our highest paid base employee.
Through the chair, that is correct.
Okay. But our mayor and our incoming mayor, they're make less than some police officers. Is that correct? As a base.
Through the chair.
Of the police chief, I'm just, for clarification, does the mayor make as much as the police chief, fire chief, et cetera?
Through the chair. Yes, and the actual mayor coming in will be impacted by this because this change affecting all management will actually impact the incoming mayor one time because it's a 1-year change in our wage pattern and it coincides with the administration coming to an end.
Okay, so he will be impacted to the positive side.
Through the chair, correctly by this, yes.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Okay,
Number 7 is,
back to 7, Jimmy?
yeah,
Okay, back to number 7.
yeah, I think you got it down to a science, though, but this is water. Like, I'm scared of Harry.
I mean,
Whose is it? Who like them to show?
That's mine.
Harry?
We had to pass. You're all right, Harry.
Good, okay, thank you.
Okay, could you give us a rundown, Harry?
This is just the bid for the hot patch that we use for the various breaks that we have to prepare throughout the year. Mainly we use this in the spring and summertime.
Thank you.
Is it the same as it was previous years?
This an increase? Is that what's going on here?
No, let me check. So we had last year. Yes, 5,000.
This is in essence so that when we begin the new calendar year, council's already given us the authority so that we are purchasing it with council's blessing, hot patch, to start filling spots where they dig up water lines during the winter and spring time.
And Jimmy?
Now, this don't have nothing to do when you tear up someone's yard and doing that and repairing it afterwards.
This is
Yeah.
mainly in the street.
But this code, would it do anything for that?
No, not in the yards, no.
Okay, moving on to number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Questions? Okay, number 12. Jimmy?
It's just, we've already voted on something with, I'm going back to 10. And
Okay, wait a minute. 10?
10, I'm just trying to see how the LLCs got in play here.
Where does it, that you see?
Chair, what's your question again?
The LLCs, how did that get to these individuals in the LLC? How did we get
Okay, so. Chair, so we have an annual material bid, which these three companies bid on, and we buy product from them. There's certain product that we need that it's not on our annual bid. So we go back to these three companies, LB Water, Core Main, and Ferguson, to buy various materials that didn't show up on annual material bid. So like pipe and some other companies that we need throughout the year, we go to these individual suppliers. Then sometimes one provider prices more or less than the other, so we can play one off the other. So this allows for us to be a little bit flexible when we need specific parts, throughout the year to do repairs.
Jimmy?
So they're just there for us to, without bidding or anything, just go ahead and.
We already went through a bid, but there's product that wasn't on the bid that we still need. Yeah.
Ron, that's number 12. With security services. There's an increase in the same amounts. Wow.
To the chair. I do not know that offhand. I can reply back through Valencia tomorrow. I do not know what the cost total was for 2025 for those security services.
Got you, Harry?
Oh, that's me. I don't recall what it was last year. I think it was a slight increase. I can't remember what the amount is. But this is for our West Avenue location where we have 24-hour security because we have some expensive equipment down there. Plus our other status system that's pertinent to our operation of our distribution system. So that's what this is for.
365?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
And I just asked-
Jimmy? And then Kyle.
But who are they?
It's a security outfit. They do security.
We already have that in play. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
To the chair tomorrow, I will look tomorrow and find out what that actual expense was, and I will share it with Valencia so that she
I'm
shares.
just
it.
curious, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. 13. Jimmy?
They come down my street and they tell me it caused the most damage with these trucks. This Ready Mix in particular, because they come from someplace not in Youngstown. I'm wondering if, do they have a route when they be working, taking these trucks back and forth? And are you concerned about the streets that has the signs that says no trucks on it?
Well, as far as the damage, I can't speak to that. As far as the TC Ready Mix, we used to use City Concrete, but they notified us they can't supply us on a daily basis. So what happens with the paving crew, they coordinate where they go back to certain areas and they try to space it so they don't have to drive all around the city. We go back and do repairs, obviously repairs that are happening this time of the year. And the concrete truck follows them to each job. And, of course, they'll provide the concrete for road cuts, as well as any sidewalk that we have to tear up or any driveway approaches. So that's what this is for.
Okay. Money question on it? Okay. 14? 15? 16? We can talk on this.
Through the chair, this is a settlement, or this is to pay the deductible for a settlement that council approved in June. Our deductible on litigation like this is $50,000. The insurance company paid $20,000 from the settlement. Our attorney's fees were more than $30,000 on top of that. So this is to pay the deductible to completely close out that claim caused by that lawsuit.
What was the lawsuit?
This was a 1983 action involving Jason handled this one. Go ahead.
To the chair, alleged failure to investigate a missing person case.
Through the chair, we discussed this case at length on the floor at our June meeting. We just like council to approve paying the deductible on the claim.
And
Go ahead, Councilman Hughes.
I don't have a problem with it, and we gotta pay, But my understanding, could you just walk through the understanding of how that deductible and payoff works, that process itself? We get to, are they all the same? Is that, the amount of money is all the same on the deductible? We got Jerry, and what happened to what the
Counselor?
court settlement? Or something like that, you know, was we offered anything with settlement that avoid this? I'm just trying to get the main thing is understanding of the process of this deductible and the payment. And I'm also not trying to get involved in the case itself, but I guess I am when I say the settlement part.
Well, through the chair,
Go ahead.
generally speaking, our total out-of-pocket deductible on these claims is $50,000. So anything less than that, combination of the settlement itself or the attorney's fees, we're responsible for. So if we have 20 grand in legal bills and 20 grand settlement, we're paying 40. If we have $1 million settlement and $1 million in legal fees, we're paying 50. So this one came 50,000. So this one came right around hovering around the deductible. So it's just one of those cases where we did end up having to pay, the majority of the amount. But this was a case where they're suing for millions of dollars, and Jason was able to go to the mediation on this and negotiate a $40,000 settlement. Did a pretty good job, in my opinion. And to your latter point, to grease the wheels of that settlement, we agreed that we would pay $20,000, the insurance would pay $20,000, and that's how we got here.
Okay, thank you. 15. 15? And 17. With that one. Yeah, I'm sorry, just curious.
On the regular co-sponsoring 17.
Anyone else want to go? Sign on? No? Okay. I'll go.
Sit on the inside.
And I'll go on the record as being a co-sponsor as well. Okay, 18. 19, we need to do a change here. Chuck, would you explain what's going on?
Through the chair, yes, on number 19, I just would like the request that council modify make an amendment to change the vendor name from Marucci and Gaffney Excavating to Utility Contracting. It occurs 3 different locations on the legislation.
Mike?
Okay, so I see that you furnished us a copy of their legislative request, and it's just the wrong companies listed. Typo error, so we have that, so we'll make a motion to amend and strike Marucci and Gaffney where it appears and replace with utility contract. Yes, it just, through the chair,
Good, Chuck.
it just needs to be changed from Marucci and Gaffney to utility contracting. First paragraph, section 1 and section 3.
Any other questions on number 19? Questions on 19? 20. 21.
And 28. Yeah.
Didn't ask for a change on that one. There's no change on 20, on, number 20, correct, Chuck?
Through the chair, there's no
Okay,
change probably why.
Pat?
No,
Okay. Okay, 21. Julius?
I'd like to also co-sponsor 21. I think we're a good partner towards our economic development goals and where we need to go in the future.
You got a commercial?
Well,
Mike?
yeah, put me down too.
Pat?
Yeah, sure, Matt.
Okay.
They don't like me, I don't know.
Jimmy?
No.
Is it asking?
Got work to do. No, that's me, man, they need to.
Okay. 22 is for a streetlight. 23? $24. $25 for a grant acceptance. Any questions on this one, 25? Good. 26? Political control, we're good. 27. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Which one? 31. Julius?
Yeah, just in case anybody is wondering, this is to help out those victims whose houses were caught on fire. Most of them were put on fire by the arsonists while they were in their homes. Some of them didn't have insurance. So I'd like to see United Way put together something of the same type of consortium they did for, helping Realty Tower International Towers to be able to help these people. Not because of, but particularly because it's during the holidays. I know they all suffered a great loss. So if anybody has any resources or any additional partners that the United Way can partner with to help them out, greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
Same amount.
42, 43, and 44 are all discretionary. And how you look at, you have a,
Gotta wait till you're finished.
like you're about to pounce.
Yeah, it's important.
Okay. So that will conclude these items. Oh, before we go forward with Mr. Powell,
Through the chair,
Mike? Let's take some action on these items.
Sure. I'll make a motion that we send the resolution 1 to the floor for consideration and passage.
Okay,
Second.
I make a motion that we take items 5 through 18 and 20 through 44 for the floor for consideration and passage.
Second.
Make a motion that we we recommend an amendment on item 19, striking Bridge and Gap, the excavating company, as it appears everywhere in all places it appears, and replaces it with utility contract. Second. And that we recommend that amended version to the floor for consideration and passage.
Second again. Second.
good. Okay. Thank you.
That get everything?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
All those in favor? Kyle?
through the chair, I'm going to be bringing up the reconciliation budget, probably on the 31st. It is critical that 6 council members are present for the January 7th meeting so that we can pass that retroactively as an emergency legislation. So I just want to give you all the heads up that I'm hopeful that 6 out of 7 of you, or all 7 of you are here so that we can pass that.
What's this all this year?
Really? Okay, that's enough. Okay, gentlemen. Okay.
Better have a closed thing.
You got a
One
comment?
more, that's a comment. I want to thank Mike Quinn for being here in council and finance meeting, because I hired him in the Youngstown Police Department.
For 19 years through the chair.
Only my team, Mike? Well, this is my last meeting here as finance chair. It's been an interesting time. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun sometimes, and sometimes it's just been a pain. But, you know, and y'all know, and from time to time, I would get short-tempered, okay? But it's been a pleasure serving as your finance chair. I appreciate all your patience and all of your assistance. Okay, and Via, we now that point where I can say that, ask for the motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
We are adjourned at 4:30 PM. Thank you. I'll see you inside here.